Good morning. Oh my gosh, it has already been a busy, productive morning. I have already left the house and came back home because I have just been running, not running all over, but just been all over the place. I had to run out to the property this morning to give a pressure gauge to my cousin / GC because hopefully we're having our second plumbing inspection today, which is exciting. And then I also had to give the check to our septic guy. So our septic is being put in. The tank should be arriving tomorrow, and then they'll work on leach fields next week. Very exciting stuff. We are getting there. It is all coming together. I feel like I haven't filmed in a while, but yesterday we closed on our house, so that's very exciting. We closed one chapter and now that chapter's done. Now we're fully into the next chapter, and I'm thinking probably like 10 to 14 days we're gonna be in the barn. It's not gonna be next week because they're finishing up stuff, but we will probably be able to move stuff in next weekend, which, yay, so exciting. Oh, I just can't wait. Look at you crazies. Easy. I went to Ikea over the weekend for the first time in like a decade, and I want to share with you guys what I got. So we have 2 rugs. Each of these were $9. So these are horizontal rugs. They're not like bigger rugs. They're, you know, like a strip. Not a little bit thicker than this, like double this. These will be for the kitchen laundry room area. I got 2 of them for the barn because we're going to need a lot of rugs because it's just going to be concrete floors. This will be a good in-between with the kitchen and the dining room, a dining table anyways. And then I have these 2 racks. So these actually stand up, and reason why I got 2 of these is because I got 2 shoe racks. These are going to be not racks, but mats anyways. So I'll have one inside the barn, one outside the barn, you know, for boots and Crocs and Zach's work shoes, all of that. And what you can do is you could stand these up, and these actually, you know, you could put stuff underneath, you could put ones on top, and then also like this one can go on top of this, which will be really nice. So that is what I bought at Ikea. My total was like $41, I believe, which is pretty good. I mean, I got 6 items for $41. And I had an Amazon order come in as well. I had to buy all new iPad cases for the kids. They're about 2 years old. The cases are maybe like, not 2 years old, about almost a year and a half. And so I've got a teal one for Savannah, a red one for Maverick that hasn't came yet, and a purple one for Navy, hasn't came yet. We've got this for Savannah. So she might be like above this, but this is something that I kind of want to look into. It was on sale. We're going to take a gander through it. You can kind of assume what may or may not be happening in the future with that. Then I have tempered glass screen protectors for the iPads. I just put new ones on them, but I like to have backups just in case, so I have that. And that's also because we'll be going on vacation next month, so I need to have that. Solar panels. So these 2 solar panels are for cameras, outdoor cameras. And so we'll have 2 at the barn, one with the dogs and the other one somewhere else where I'm not going to be sharing. We wanted to do this instead of hardwired for the barn, just temporarily to have outside. So we've got the solar panels, and then the actual cameras will be coming today. And that is a little haul for you guys. The rest of the Amazon order came. So here's the red iPad case and purple. So they all have new cases. And then in here we have the lock deadbolt for the barn door. We needed one of these. We like the pin and stuff. It makes it a lot easier for us. So we have that. Magnesium. I was totally out of these. Needed more. This really helps with my migraines. And here are the 2 cameras. So they are 2 different ones. I'm not sure which one I'm going to like the best, but I ordered both because I just want to try it and see. I wasn't sure like of the difference, and so now that I have them, I can kind of examine them and see what the difference is and if I want to return one or not. Not totally sure yet, but if you guys have either one of these, I feel like I have just been so bad with filming, and it's just because the barn is consuming my life, meaning like all of my brain power is just going straight to it and trying to organize things and calling people and getting stuff you know, situated, figuring out when we're buying this and that, when we're ordering stuff to get it in. I just feel like my entire life is consumed by it, which is fine. I mean, I'm very excited for it, obviously. I want to move, but it's hard for me to kind of like do other things that I know are really important, like filming. I know that that is very important. I am just sorry I have been like all over the place. While the cookies are in the oven, let's give you guys a little update on a few things. I swear Amazon is here like all the time because I've been ordering stuff for the barn like crazy, which, you know, we knew was gonna happen. It's all part of the process. So yesterday the dog bath got delivered here, and yesterday Zach took off work because we closed on the house and we went to his uncle's visitation yesterday because he passed away. And so the dog bath came yesterday. Zach had to back his truck up into my parents' driveway and really close so we could just lift it up and put it in there because the box it came in was huge and super heavy. But I am excited to see it like all put together after this plumbing inspection is done. And once this plumbing inspection is done, then we can like really start putting in stuff. However, we can't like put stuff in because we're getting insulation next week. So I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I can't remember, but we're actually paying somebody to put the insulation in because it's only like $700 more for somebody else to do it instead of Zach doing it, and then they can also get it done in half a day, where with Zach it would probably take a couple of days. And so we're saving time instead of the money on that part, but it's not a huge difference. So I'm like, you know what, let's get it done, let's do it. Zach's gonna be doing lots of other stuff, and so like if we can, you know, have somebody else do this part, it'll be fine. But it's all coming together. I feel like every video I'm just updating you guys, but there's just a lot going on in order to get the barn finished, and that's why I'm sharing everything. And I am very excited when I do the barn breakdown video. I know I've talked about that so many times, but I think there might be a couple of barn breakdown videos when it's done. Breakdown, process, building, all of that. So there'll be a couple of different ones just to share that with you guys. I just can't believe we are nearing the end. The outside is going to hopefully be done today or tomorrow. The overhang door is coming today. I'm a little bummed the overhang door is white though. Kind of wish it was black. It's okay. Once the house is built, it'll like offset it, so it'll be just fine. But here's the other thing. I was just thinking of this while I'm talking to you guys. I just realized that, I mean, the house, yeah, it's gonna be expensive to build, but we already will have like gas, electric, well, we'll have to recall the electric to come out in the gas, but we already have our well out there, our septic already out there, because we got a septic tank big enough for when we build our house, you know? So all that's gonna be done. Like all those big upfront costs before will be done, which is gonna be great. I mean, obviously, it's still gonna be expensive to build a house, but you get what I'm saying. Like that part is already done. Something though that we weren't really expecting with the electric is we don't know when they're coming. They have been a huge pain in the butt. We told them back in February, March when we were going to need power, and I actually put it earlier than what we said. So in order to get electricity, you have to go online, you have to submit a thing or whatever, and then it was a whole back and forth because they said they couldn't find our address. Then they found the address. So then they came out and they met Zach out there. That's where they decided where they were going to put the poles and all that. And then they sent us a bill for what it was going to be for the transmitter thing, whatever. Sent the check, paid it. And then after that, they sent something else that we needed to sign. Oh, an easement paperwork that we needed to sign. But before we could even do that, we had to get paperwork from them to have a certified electrician look at our electric and sign it and send it saying it's good and inspect it, send it to them, then they'll come out. So we had that paperwork sent in, and then I also, like, we had the easement, we had to go to a notary, basically giving them permission that they can come on our property and mail that to them. So we've mailed like 3 different things to them, and hopefully when they received that, they said maybe within 2 weeks. So we may or may not be using a generator for a little bit because I really want to be out there. So we don't know yet. We are going to see that situation, how that's going to go, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I haven't heard from them. Hopefully they receive the paperwork soon so we can schedule this and we can have power out there. I mean, if not, the generator will work. We figure out like what we're going to do in the meantime. But you guys got to think, we have been here at my parents' house for over 2 months. 2 months. And we are very grateful and very thankful. And it's been fine, but there are 8 of us and 4 dogs and 1,600 to 1,800 square feet. And also I have gotten a few comments, people asking like how the setup is and how that works and like if they have a guest house we're in. No, we are all sharing the same space. We have our own bathroom. They have 2 bathrooms. So like we have a bathroom connected to the laundry room we use. And then they have their own bathroom with a tub. And so they have their own bedroom. Savannah and Maverick have their own bedroom. And then Xavier has his own bedroom. And Navy basically sleeps with Zach and I. And our bed is in the living room on the ground. And then all of our clothes and dressers are in the garage. And then our cabinet for our food is over there. So yeah, we are all in one setting. But our house is sold now. So at least like, you know, we got, that's done and good to go. So now, like I said, the whole full focus is on the barn. But I wanted to clear that up because I did get a couple of comments. People didn't understand like how the setup was. And I haven't been like filming a lot in the house because I'm literally on the go all the time with errands. And then when I am home here, like I feel like I do the same thing. Like I'm doing dishes, I'm cleaning up after toys, I'm doing laundry, I'm putting stuff away. And that just gets really tiresome. And so I feel bad sharing the same thing all the time. Like I'm literally making cookies right now and then I'm gonna make lunch. Sorry, not make dinner, make lunch. And I just don't want to bore you guys with the constant like everyday things I'm doing, which I know is also relatable because everybody does the same. But I don't know, I just feel bad. You know, it's such a hard thing to go back and forth with.
Our cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody said, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better?
Day 23 of the pole barn build. There's a lot of dirt here because the septic, well, there's a hole for the septic tank dug out. There's so much happening at the property on day 23. I'm sure you guys will see on my TikToks. The backside is done, which is so exciting. Like, look at that. Woohoo! Not all completely done. The window didn't come yet, however. The window was supposed to come 3-4 days ago. It has not came. So we don't have a window yet there, but hopefully that'll be there tomorrow. So then this side can be complete. But look at that. The doggy doors are all framed out. It looks super good. And as you see, the overhang door, the big one, I'm not sure if I like it white. It might take me a little bit to warm up to it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. However, our house that's going to be going right there, our house is going to be white, and it's going to have a black metal roof and also black framed windows. And this right here, this dirt, this is where the septic tank is going to go. And so he has that all dug out. Septic tank will be delivered in there tomorrow, and they'll work on the leach fields next week. Leach fields are going back over in that area behind Zach. And now let's walk in. We have our lock that Zach is going to be go ahead and putting that on. But oh my gosh, it looks so wild closed. Wow. Light switches, and of course for the overhang door when we do actually need that. But it looks awesome, and we are making progress in here. Definitely look at everything. So nice. It's so crazy now that it's closed up like that. It looks awesome. I'm getting really, really excited, you guys, and really antsy. It is so hard for me to just like chill. This is the shower we're going to buy. That's the faucet we're going with right there for the shower. This is the sink we decided to go with because it's similar to the one that we already kind of have and are used to.